Hello viewers, I am Isabel Opondo from Kigoda Pwani, and I have amazing guests with me today who are going to talk about their journey, their career growth, and how they got into it, and give us advice on how we can be of use to the community and change the world in our own little way. Thank you for joining us. So Gilbert, tell us a bit about yourself and a bit about Gilitics.
Okay, thank you so much for having me on this discussion. It's an honor. My name is Gilbert. I'm a co-founder at Gilitics Media. Gilitics Media is a digital media company where we focus on telling your story. Basically, we in a platform where we want to tell community stories at a different angle of view. In terms of, we want to tell the good stories uh, about our communities. We want to tell stories about individuals who are doing extraordinary things in terms of technology, in terms of their own businesses, in terms of their communities. So that's more of Gilitics Media. Also, we offer space whereby young creators can come and share their content. You know, at the moment with the merge of digital space, there are a lot of online creators who don't have space. So Gilitics Media is offering that space where they can come and share their creative ideas and make money. That's little about Gilitics Media. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And Ndegwa, tell us about Soko. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Julius Ndegwa. I'm a co-founder at Soko. So, a bit of my background, I'm a software engineer, and my passion is in technology. Soko is an online marketplace where we empower local businesses with business tools. We can help them in managing their stock, collecting money, and handling their deliveries. So that's what Soko is, and our mission and our vision is to become Africa's #1 online marketplace.
That's amazing. So what got you into deciding it's going to be an online space? Why not any other media?
Well, if you look at the way technology is going and the way the times that we are in, everything is going online, everything is going mobile, and that is like a catalyst to help us build a solution that people are already used to. People are already going digital, and most of the local businesses that we have around, they are still in the traditional way of conducting businesses. But in the online space, they have access to more clients. Okay, so it's easier to conduct businesses online because managing your stock first, it's online. You reduce paperwork, you reduce a lot of like movements. So in a way, it's cost effective as compared to traditional business carrying of businesses.
Okay. That's amazing. That's amazing. And Gilbert, you're talking about storytelling, and you also mentioned about creating space for other creatives. What inspired you? Why have you been searching, you couldn't find, or just tell us a bit about why you chose that route?
Okay, I had a passion. I've been having a passion of media since when I was in high school. So, you know, in high school, you all know that we have those drama clubs, music clubs, and journalism club. So I was one person who was in journalism club because of the outings. You know, I really loved going outing. So I was like, I want to be a journalist to go. So each time when I used to go to those outings, when I came back to the school, people were like, tell us what happened. So they wanted me to report, to give them the story of whatever happened to them. They wanted the story of, is it the team won, our team won or lost? They wanted to hear a story of how was the interaction between the boys' school and the girls' school. So all udaku zote zilikuwa, they wanted to get it from me. So when I finished high school, because I'd already know what I wanted to do, I started portraying myself on social media as a journalist, and I started posting things to do with the community on my Facebook, and that's when one lady, I've never talked about her, but I think I'll share about her today. The famous Wendy Kimani. yeah, she reached out to me via Facebook and asked me if I could join their company, which is based in Amsterdam. So the idea was their company was more of creating space for stories. So they were telling the good stories, the interesting stories, amazing things that happen around the globe. So they recruited me as one of their correspondents in Mombasa, where they wanted me to share these stories about Mombasa, things that are happening along the coast. So along the way, I worked with them for like 2 years, where I was sharing these stories. I gained more experience. I knew how to do ABCD so much. So uh, this inspired me, and I decided that whatever little that I have, I need to copy what these guys are doing, the West media, but do it for our own and give it a different taste. So that's how that is the interesting story about Gilitics Media now. When I brought the idea with my friends and I took my colleagues, I asked, you guy, you have a camera, the other guy has more knowledge of content creators. So I brought them together and shared with them this idea, and that's how we managed to build this company over the 2 years.
Oh, nice. So you had a mentor and now you're doing it and you've seen the growth. Any challenges that you've had so far?
Yeah, challenges are so many. Uh, you can't do business without challenges. You can't work without challenges. Challenges are so many. But one thing that we have always learned along the way, these challenges are there to build you. So if today we are having a problem because of maybe a battery, we don't have an extra battery for a camera, we have gone for a shoot, or we have a challenge whereby uh, we are not understanding each other among the team, we always find a solution. So for us, these challenges have always created a solution for us to build on. For example, maybe when I started, we used to do our videos via our phones. We used to take our phones, go out there, record something, come and upload, do some editing with some simple softwares, and we never knew it will be big. But that time, we appreciated those challenges that we had that time, because those challenges are what have made us to be more professional, have made us now to be who we are, and have made us to aim higher to where we want to go.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. And Ndegwa, for you are in a space that has so much competition.
Yes.
E-commerce.
Yeah.
How you are not scared, or are you scared?
Well, can't really say that you are scared if you
Yeah.
already started. Yeah, so we are up for the game.
Yeah.
We know it's a very competitive space, but we still think and we know that according to the research that we have done,
Yeah.
we still see this opportunity for companies like Soko to thrive in.
How important is research to you, and how important is research in any activity that anyone wants to engage in? How much has it helped you in your growth?
Well, with research, it helps you to get to make informed decisions.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, because you can't build a solution based on maybe imagination or something that you just think about. Yeah. So for us, what we've done is we've done a lot of research, and that is what has driven us to a point where we are at. So previously, we were not so much into research, and with time and with training and mentorship, we've come to see that research is the basis for decision making. So if a company wants to go to a certain direction, research is what has helped us basically. So we've been collecting data about businesses in Mombasa. We know how many businesses that are offline, businesses that have no online presence and all that. So with that, it helps us to build a solution for the people rather than a solution that we imagine of.
Okay, so have you had any mentorship in your journey, probably that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah. Mentorship. One thing that's one thing about us is that me and my co-founder, we are just two software engineers.
Yeah.
So, and you are getting into business, but the passion that you have is in technology. But you can't really drive well in that space if you don't get mentorship from all spaces. So for us, we joined a program called Boost Your Business here at the Close the Gap. And that is what has changed our mindset of the kind of solution that you are building. Because for us, it's like you're building something, but you don't have the business mentorship of it. So a couple of weeks that we came here, and I think also with Gilbert and you,
We're all together,
we
actually.
were all together in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that really changed our thinking in terms of the solutions that we are having. Yeah, so mentorship is so important because if you are in one space, for you to thrive, generally, you need other people who are more knowledgeable in a certain space so that they can help you to accelerate your solution to be successful.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's really worked for me as well, as when we're all interacting with all of you. I mean, we formed friendships beyond just the training we got, I'd say, and it has helped us grow so much, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll give this to you, Gilbert, this question. What advice would you give youth based on your experience or based on what you see in your storytelling, everything? What advice would you give youth?
It's an interesting question. Okay, what advice can I give to the youth? The advice is have an idea. You know, ideas are the ones that move mountains, build cities, make people billionaires and extra. So have an idea, then think of how can you implement that idea. So when you are thinking about this idea as a youth, don't just think the idea to solve your issue, but the idea to solve people's issue. Have an entrepreneurship idea. You know, as we say, entrepreneurs are all about solving problems. So, for example, you may be a youth out there, you've been looking for a job, you're a graduate, but you are not getting this job, your dream career job. But I believe you can start from somewhere. Starting from somewhere, that means, for example, how many things can you do with your hands? Maybe you know how to cook. So provide a solution by providing food to close people, sell to them. From there, make some money. From that point of selling food, then you'll climb the ladder as you go towards your career that you want. Maybe you'll start by selling the food maybe to your friends, your relatives. Some of your relatives work in these companies where you want to go and work. So by supplying the food to those companies, maybe an opening can come. The other thing, have a newspaper. Make sure like before the day ends, you go through the newspaper. Newspapers have a lot of job opportunities out there. So people don't want to read newspapers, but each and every day have a newspaper. Spare like 10 to 20 minutes with the newspaper. Look for opportunities. Opportunities are there. But the biggest of all, have a good idea, an idea that can solve a problem in the community, in your society. That idea is what will make you different from other people. That's the only advice that I can give to young people. And don't be discouraged by other people. You know, sometimes when you want to start something, someone will just put it like it is hell, you can't do it. Ajua, atakwambia like you need like that big budget. Ajua, maybe for example when Kigoda was starting, people were like, you know, you need documentations, you need A, B, C, D. People were like, you can't do this thing. Ajua, it's so difficult. But the moment you set that on your mind, oh, I want to do it, that's the beginning of the success. So each success that you get, the little success that you get, always celebrate those little success, because those little success are the ones that will push you to the bigger success. So if today you are not able to register Kigoda, and tomorrow you are able to register Kigoda, come and celebrate to the public and tell them you have been able to register Kigoda. Next time when you get people that want to partner with you, come and celebrate that little achievement that you have received, because those little achievements are the ones that will push you to the next level. So the same to any youth out there who want to do something. Don't be discouraged by any person that you can't do this. Well, this one is big. This is no. You can achieve anything, as the Bible say. You can achieve. No, you can do you can do all things as Christ says in you. So it depends with the religion, but for us, we know like we can do all things that Christ can, So you go out there, do whatever you want to do. Let it be legit. Whatever you're doing, do a legit business, do a legit hustle, do something that you know this is legit to yourself and before God. And that's the beginning of the blessings, and don't be discouraged.
Thank you so much. That is loaded and amazing. Ndegwa, tell us, what would you advise the youth?
I think right now, advising a youth sometimes appears so ridiculous, but some of the things that I've seen is that with the youths, the current generation that we are in, first we want instant gratification of money and all that. So for me, if I would speak, I would say is that just have a vision of what you want to do. Like Gilbert has just said, have that dream, have that idea. Let that vision be bigger than yourself. If that thing can really scare you, then it means that you are doing something great. And if you're having an idea, don't let anyone try to put you down, because you are the mastermind of everything that you're thinking about. And like an example of our startup, well, we faced people who told us that that's just so simple. Can do it. Anyone can do it. But until you start, that's when you know it's so difficult to do it. So if you're having now that idea, you have that vision and all that, start. When you start, people will start joining you. People want to be associated with the kind of work that you are doing. The little steps that you make every day, they accumulate to the bigger success, because people will see Gilbert celebrating today, but they don't know it's the simple things he does every day that Gilitics media do. That is what has accumulated to maybe a success. That's true. Which many people put it as luck. But, well, I don't believe in luck. I believe in opportunities. Hey, you just prepared and then an opportunity comes.
You know, one thing I'll just add. Sorry. It's all right. He doesn't believe in luck, but luck follows hard work.
Definitely. You have to have done something prepared for it.
For example, even for the people who do bettings, someone analyzes some games, that's hard work. Then that's when he gets luck. So that, what I will also add from whatever Ndegwa is saying, have patience. A lot of youth don't lack patience. Have patience. When you have patience, patience is a virtue, and not everyone has that patience. So if you have patience in whatever you do, definitely you'll succeed.
Yeah, so I'm getting patience, consistency. It's a journey. It's not an overnight success.
It's not.
And you feel that this is something that youth can learn.
Yeah, definitely. We started our startup and we knew this is the vision we are having. Well, you don't know how to get there, but you know there's something I can do today that can help me achieve that, the thing that I want to have.
Those small steps towards your big goal.
The small steps, and they have really worked. And up to now, like, even if you have a very big plan with my co-founder, what we actually say is that let's just finish this task today, tomorrow we finish another, and that has worked for us. That's true.
So what impact would you like to see in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years in the community, and in your business and also in the community?
So our long-term goal and our impact is to digitize local and offline businesses. That's like our primary goal. And since the way technology is going and the way Kenya being a lead in technology in Africa, So we are looking forward in digitizing these businesses that are primarily mostly in big cities in Africa. So yeah, so our impact, Kenya being a leader in technology, since Soko, we want to play part of that. We want to see and we want to help our country. Yeah, we want to be passionate about our country achieving that goal that they have for the Vision 2030 as a tech hub in Africa. You see, and we are looking forward to go to more African cities. And our goal is not to showcase the technology. Our goal is to use the technology to solve a problem for someone, for a business somewhere in Nairobi, a business in Mombasa. Yeah, and people can actually earn a living through that because if you can earn more money in online and as well as in your offline presence, then that's a plus for you.
Gilbert, what impact do you want to see 5 years, 10 years from now?
Okay, the issue with us, the impact that we want to create as a company. There's a personal impact and as a company, but let me talk about the impact for the company. The impact for the company, we want to do more of connectivities. We believe, in Africa, Kenya was ranked, I think, the third or fourth in terms of the connectivity that has. That means there are a lot of Africa countries here where they don't have connectivity to information, connectivity to internet, connectivity to electricity, etc. So we want to create a platform where we'll create a connectivity we'll create a connectivity in terms of information to rural areas so that people in the rural area can be able to get information in an easy way. In terms of we want to provide networks as a media company, because at the moment the media is going in a digital way. So we need also, when as much as the media is evolving on that digital space, we'll be able to evolve with it and reach more people, and so that all these people can be able to get this success. And the other thing, also the other impact that we want to create, we want to offer these master classes whereby we want to educate the community. We want to offer trainings to young people, people who are passionate about media, people who are passionate about creative arts. They can contact us to come and join, to come and learn, and create a resource center whereby all aspects of media will be able to be provided there. So those are the biggest impact that we want to create. Maybe in the next 5 years, if we'll be able to achieve the two, then we'll be at a better place.
Thank you so much. Where can people find you on the internet?
Okay. Currently, you can find our company. You can write to us via email info@giliticsmedia.co.ke. There's someone who will respond to your emails. If you want any opportunities, you can as well inbox us on Facebook, Gilitics Media, the same on Twitter and on Instagram. On my personal accounts, you can reach out to me at Gilbert Pwani. On Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, everywhere at Gilbert Pwani. Thank you.
Yeah, probably something to add on the inclusivity, the impact.
Yeah.
Our main goal is to have inclusivity in the online economy. Yeah. So we want to make businesses feel part of the online economy because we have big players already, and doing our research with small businesses, when you talk to them and you tell them about e-commerce, they talk about the big players as places that they can never reach. So for us, we want them to feel like you have the capability and you can actually be part of the online economy. Yeah.
And where can people reach you online?
So you can reach us through our email, info@sensoko.co.ke. And our main product is a mobile application, an Android mobile application. which you can find on Google Play Store. You go and search Soko, and then you find our mobile app there. You can download, you can start purchasing items, and we'll deliver them to you. And we're very happy because we already have vendors who are already selling items, and we've made some deliveries, and we are happy for that. And we are so grateful for our supporters. Have a community of people who are supporting us in this journey. So for that, I would just thank everyone. I know it's not, I can't do it, but from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful because of the people who have been supporting us.
That's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. So I have learned so much from these amazing people, and as much as Ndegwa, you're saying advising youth is not possible, it is very possible because you have such a wealth of knowledge, you, Gilbert, as well. And I learn from everyone I interact with on a daily basis. And this is something we need to share. We need to have more youth talking about their stories, talking about their successes, and talking about their journeys. Because without it, how else will we know that it's possible? It is possible. It's happening here in Mombasa, and it's happening here in Kenya, and we can grow to be amazing, amazing people. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you. I cannot thank you enough for sharing your knowledge with me. Asante.
You're welcome.